Hi guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my top 5 makeup products for 2015. As I mentioned in my skincare version of this video, I'm only doing the top 5 because doing 15 products from 2015 was going to turn into like a half hour, 45-minute video. We all know that I talk too much anyway, so I narrowed it down to the top 5 products, and this was really crazy hard for me, you guys, especially with the makeup. Especially with the makeup. It took me, I would say a good hour to, just look at stuff and really think about what I actually, was most excited about last year, what made the biggest impact in terms of makeup, what looked the best on me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just dive right into it. Now, there are a couple areas where I maybe cheated just a little bit because there are things that go together that I just can't use really separately anymore. So there's more than 5 products, but we'll get into it here. First two, these two have become a little buddy system for me, and I absolutely love them. This is the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. This is an SPF with a moisturizer in it. This does have a tint to it, as you can see right here, but the tint is wrong for my skin. This is very beige. I have a lot of yellow undertones in my skin, so while I was able to make this work before, it wasn't ideal until I discovered the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. I have the color G20. I put anywhere from 2 to 3 drops in with this when I apply it in the morning as my primer or my base before my powder foundation. And this changes the color of this to match me perfectly, and it provides even a little bit more coverage. Now, I'm lucky in that I don't have a ton of discoloration. I'm lucky to not have a lot of acne. I do deal with blackheads and enlarged pores. That's kind of my problem area, but I do like a nice even base before I start my makeup, and these two absolutely give that to me. So I absolutely love these. From 2014, you might remember that one of my favorites from that year was the Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer. I do still love that product, but honestly, the skincare benefits that I get from this Paula's Choice Wrinkle Defense Cream with the SPF of 30 in it is even better than the Miracle Skin Transformer. I still love that, and I will always have it in my collection, but this has kind of taken the everyday place of the Miracle Skin Transformer. So this is my new Holy Grail combination from this year, and I absolutely love these two products together. By the way, I will link everything down below for you guys if you're interested in it. Okay, let's talk about the palette that I was most excited about last year. Eyeshadow really is my favorite thing, and when I heard that Kat Von D was coming out with an all matte palette, I was so pumped about it. I was stalking it on Instagram. I posted about it on my Instagram. I was just so excited for this palette to come out because 2015 was really the year that I started getting into matte eyeshadows. And this one honestly was hands down my favorite throughout the entire year. I had a little bit of a struggle choosing between the Too Faced Natural Matte palette and this one, but this one had to win out because it's absolutely beautiful. So you guys have seen this a million times. Lots of people have mentioned it. Lots of people have done reviews on it. It just really is such a beautiful palette. It's not for everybody though, in that you gotta kind of know what you're doing with makeup before you dive into this one. I feel like it does require a fair amount of blending and some precise application in order to really love this. The colors are so pigmented that if you are not careful with the placement, it's going to take you a long time to blend away or to wipe off the shadow and start over again, if that makes sense. But for longevity, for pigmentation, for just the overall wear and the look, this was it for me this year. I absolutely love this palette. I think it's a must-have in my collection. If I lost this or someone stole it from me, I would replace it immediately. I'm so excited to see what Kat Von D comes out with for this year in terms of eyeshadow palettes, because they will be first on my list of like must buys. So this one for me this year really won my heart. I also wanted to mention the Nars Dual Intensity eyeshadows. Now I have two. These were not new this last year, but I really just kind of discovered them. Well, let's just say I like decided to finally invest in them. I heard about these for the longest time and I knew they were an amazing formulation, but I had trouble justifying the price tag because these are $29 each. However, I do not have any other eyeshadows in my vast collection of eyeshadows here that look the way that these do on my eyes. Here I have Dione, and this is Himalia. These are gorgeous, you guys. In terms of shimmer eyeshadows, these are like it for me. I absolutely love the formulation of these. The pigmentation is incredible. You can use these wet or dry. They're absolutely fantastic, and I discovered them kind of later on in the year, and I'm sad that I just didn't go for it sooner because they are gorgeous, you guys. They're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, blush. Let's talk about a blush. And I'm talking about a line of blushes here. But this one happens to be my favorite color. But this year during the sale, the 20% off sale that Sephora was having, I finally made the splurge on the new Too Faced Love Flush blushes. Now these came out either late last year or earlier this year, and it took me a while to try them because I was like, I've used Too Faced blushes in the past and didn't really care for them. I have some older blushes in my collection that I actually got rid of because they just didn't have the pigmentation that I was looking for. But they reformulated, and this new Love Flush blush line is incredible. This is Your Love is King, which is my favorite color. It's a beautiful plum. I'm actually wearing this on my cheeks today. But all the colors in the line are beautiful. I have 3 other ones that I got in my little sample kit. There was a kit that came out around the holiday time. Most of you probably actually have it. That's where these come from. But I will be buying these in full size. There is a palette that I believe has either all of the blushes or a good selection from the line in this exact same like heart style packaging, and I think it's the same size. I'll link it down below for you at Ulta. But just these blushes, if you haven't tried them, they're absolutely worth a try. Pigmented, long wearing. My skin doesn't eat the blush. Like, because I have oily skin, blush can actually disappear on my face pretty quickly throughout the day. This stays put. It looks beautiful the entire day. If I have to blot a little bit, the blush stays put. This is great, you guys. If you have oily skin and you have a problem with your blush disappearing off of your face, you need to try this Love Flush blush line. And the last thing I want to talk about is mostly just a color, a particular color. And it's the Dolly color from Buxom. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how I was going to say it. Anything Dolly from the Buxom line is like, this is it. Like, this is my neutral mauve everyday color. On my lips right now, I am actually wearing the Dolly full-on lipstick. I just kind of line the outside of my lips, and then I have the full-on lip cream all over the rest of my lips. And then I also have the full-on lip polish as well. There is also a lipstick in Dolly as well, like an actual like bullet lipstick. And then there is, I think, another lip gloss or lip cream type product that doesn't have the plumping or cooling effect that this guy does. Amazing, you guys. This color, and really all 3 of these are fantastic. I love the way this color looks on me. I love the formulation of any of the Buxom lip products. Like, every Buxom lip product that I have tried, I've absolutely fallen in love with. I would have to say it's probably my favorite lip line from Sephora. It really truly is. But the color Dolly, I love it. And I always have people asking me what I'm wearing in a lot of my videos. The vast majority of the time, it is either just the lip cream or the lip polish. I love it. It's the beautiful, like this just beautiful mauve neutral, mauvey nude neutral. It's absolute perfection. If you want lips like this, this is the color that you need to get. It's absolutely beautiful. So anyway, those are my, there's more than 5 products, but my top 5 for 2015. This was as narrowed down as I could get it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to have the hair care version of this video up for you guys tomorrow. Fingers crossed I can get it done. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.